Hello, scrappers. This is a load I brought in Monday night after work. It's Tuesday right now, and not sure when it is you're going to see this video. Not really a whole lot on here. It's you can see with the super springs on there, the truck doesn't squat like it used to, but it's sitting, looks like it's sitting pretty level, pretty straight across. So it's squatted down the back. I can tell I got some weight on there. Got some little bit of sheet tin, some shorter pieces in there, old farm gate, and I got two heavy metal doors, but they got wood on one side. So I figure I'll drop them out here in the field until I get a chance to go through it. Got a couple nice pieces of rain gutter, so we'll see if I got some nails long enough to work with that and hang that outside the workshop doors. I think I can put the shorter one on the south side. I don't use that door that much, and put this one on the other side. Of course, they're only, what, 6-foot doors, 2-3-foot doors. I said this is a little mini fridge, but to me it looks like a little ice maker. So I muscled that up and over the side. I think that was the last thing I put on. Got an old like pressure tank to cut the top out of. Drilled a bunch of holes in it. And I got a nice chunk of brass right there. The metal rod. I'm not exactly sure what it is, but I'll take it up to the workshop and clean it up. Supposedly aluminum cable. I haven't checked it with a magnet or anything. Yeah, magnet sticks to that, so that's tin. That's aluminum. That's aluminum there. So yeah, that bunch there's aluminum. The rest of this probably just steel. So I can go in the tin pile. So I'll probably throw it off to one side as I unload, and then throw it back on, take it up above. Wheelbarrow with no wheel. So it's just a borrow, I guess, huh? So I'm gonna cut this off here. There's a whole bunch of aluminum in there too, so once I get down to it, here's a piece of it here and some there. Once I get the truck unloaded, I may go ahead and do a short piece on it. So I'm gonna set the camera down and we'll get this unloaded. It's a little after 12 now. I got a 3:40 doctor appointment, so got to get it done, cool off, clean up, and get on up there. So we'll see you in a bit. Okay, yeah, I got a little bit of brass and whatnot here. A few pieces of aluminum. See the few pieces up there. Most of this on the side here is aluminum. A few long pieces, and then I got some tin right here. And I got these short iron from this load too. And one thing I forgot to mention on the first part of the video, yeah, I got to clean out water bottles and everything. I got a whole bunch of brass and stuff here in this 5-gallon bucket, so that'll be probably a little money maker bucket there. So that's Monday's load anyway. So I'm gonna get off here, get this unloaded. It's 1:45 now. So I'm gonna throw these off, the rotors off here in my short iron pile. Need to get my dump trailer one of these days, but I'd have to take a day off work to take it in anyway, because the yard I'd be taking it to is closed on Saturdays. So it is what it is. I'm going to take a couple personal days every month anyway, start using them up, preparing for retirement. Start taking more time off and more time off. September I got 4 weeks of vacation to use up in about 4 or 5 months, so take a week every month. So those months ought to fly by. And I've been seeing a lot of comments the last couple days, and a lot of people say the scrap and pallet man sent them over. So I want to give a big shout out to the Scrap and Pallet man for sending people over my way to kind of see my operation and how I tear different things down. You know, I don't say I have the best way, but I try to improve. But showing what I have, how I do it, other people are telling me other ways to do it. So some of them I try, and if it works out good, I continue doing it. A lot of it is about what tools you have and what tools you're comfortable using too. If you're not comfortable using a tool, it might be best not to use it, unless you use it a couple times to get more comfortable with it. But definitely learn practice safety with all power tools. So I'm going to get off of here, and I may add this to another video. I got a bunch of junk I got to pick up tomorrow night after work. Mainly a hot water tank on one call, and then a guy from work called me and said his neighbor has a bunch of stuff. Looked like he had a upright freezer that he was storing stuff in, and then he said, I guess a washer and dryer, and then a small pile of stuff. So, I'd say not copper and brass and aluminum, the big money makers, but really I make more off of tin. That's so much of what you get, and tin you don't have to clean up. Just with most stuff I bring in, I unload and have to load back up. Occasionally I'll get a decent load I can just take right in, but the way things are right now up there at Metal Check where I take it, it's easier for me to take in a pickup load at a time. So I just load it up, take it to work with me, like I did last week when I got that $104 load in the back of this truck, 1,040 pounds. So I'm going to get off here and get this unloaded and get in and cool off before I have to run up to the city. So you guys take care. See you in the, there'll probably be more added to this one. So bye-bye. Yeah, here's another load ready to go. Hot and humid out here today, so got it loaded. Been running in and out of the house. Left my glasses in the workshop, so I got to come out and get them. Went back in, so yeah, I think I'll take the camera with me. I picked up one of the white hot water tank tonight. I got the pressure relief valve off of it, and I put another hot water tank on there and threw that refrigerator door up there. Stuck a side-by-side in there, little upright freezer. Got a little bit of stuff down in here, not much. I could throw a lot more in there if I wanted to, but it's late. I'm tired. Putting a little dent in this stuff out here. And put a little bit of stuff down in there, in that hole, not a lot. It's going to be hot and humid tomorrow too, and I figure I got to unload this. I'm not real sure about the way that strap is hooked. I'm going to redo that here in a minute. Refrigerators are heavy, but then they're for the much space they take up, they're kind of light. If I take a load of them in, I don't really have a lot of weight. So, no telling what this load's going to weigh. It's not sticking back quite as far. I don't think it's quite as heavy. I might say 7. 7, maybe 800, but 8 might be pushing it. Got a couple bed rails there. So I'll go ahead and turn the camera off, recheck that strap, and throw the camera in the truck. That way I have it for tomorrow. Since Metal Check stays open till 6. Of course I might be waiting in line for another 45 minutes, but it is what it is. I think that thing's been riding on that magnet. It's not falling off. It's one of those, the magnet out of that hoverboard. Okay, I'm going to get off here, and we'll see you guys when at the scrapyard, maybe while I'm in line, or at least when I get the payout ticket. So, see you then. Bye. Well, scrappers, I made it here to Metal Check. Well, out here on the road in front of Metal Check. It's 3:43, something like that. you look closely, there's the scale house. I'm not sure how many cars are ahead of me. Cars, trucks, trailers. Looks like the guy ahead of me, all he's got to do is wait back out. So. It may be longer than a 45-minute wait, but yeah, I guess we'll see. At least I got a little over half a tank of gas, and I got I just hope the train doesn't come along because I'm pretty close to the tracks. So I might have to back up and try to get over a little bit to the other side because I'm right out in the middle of the road too. So I'm just hoping these guys will pull up here within 5 minutes so I can get another car length ahead at least. But we'll see. But still 200 a ton because I called them this afternoon, so that's good. I hope I have some room to unload. Won't take a few minutes to unload it. Hopefully I can cut back in line. I don't know, we'll see. But I'll update you here in a little bit. Bye-bye. Okay, scrappers, it's 5:15. Hour and a half. I've got the load unloaded. It took an hour and 15 minutes to get up to the scale, and I've already unloaded and been in line probably 5 minutes, so yeah. Looking at this weight ticket, what's it saying? 49.80. 49.80 is what I weighed out. Almost 5,000. And last week I wrote down 5,200 pounds. 5,200 pounds I had 1,040. So looks like I'm going to be about 800 pounds, so around 80 bucks. So that won't be too shabby. But at least the line's a lot shorter now. I'm inside the gate. I had a truck with a deck over trailer, probably a good 25, 30 foot. So he's ahead of this black truck. This is a female scrapper ahead of me. So she's washing her windshield, and when she was behind that flatbed, she was putting that strap on her tailgate, I guess. She said she had to let 2 or 3 go around her or something. So she's been here since 3 something. Yeah. So some people may not like using this yard because it takes so long to get in and out. It does pay more, but yeah, is it really worth the time? But as far as like Saturdays, it's one of the few that are open on Saturdays anymore. So it is what it is. Okay, I'll be back when we get the pay ticket. Bye. And to my left we have Gas Tank Mountain. It could be a volcano. It may erupt and blow up one day. I don't know. I don't want to be around if it does. Getting closer to the scale. Here we got see if I can zoom in on it. Got them loading up a bunch of square cubes onto the trailer. Crushing it in the crusher, making it into cubes and putting it on the truck. Hey everybody, bigger payday than I thought it would be. 112. Looks like 49.80 gross, but apparently the truck was lighter this time for some reason. 38.60 had 1,120 pounds. Last week was 1,040. So I got 112. So, hey, I'm happy. So, hey, if you guys are enjoying these videos, give it a thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, I'd appreciate it if you would subscribe. And share the video. And we'll see you guys in the next video. So, you take care and happy scrapping.